Hi, I'm Robin Seekerman. I am Vice President of Marketing and Customer Solutions for the Shippers Group. We are a third-party warehousing and distribution company, and I've been with the Shippers Group for 5 years. The COVID white paper that we submitted for the TMSA Trailblazer Award is a paper that we're very proud of. It was in fact one of the first white papers that we have published, and it was rather lengthy, but there was so much to say in terms of what impact COVID had on our business and how it really changed the trajectory of what our customers were doing and how that impacted what we needed to do as an organization to be able to provide the right supply chain solutions and continue to grow our business during a very volatile time for all of us. So we talked about how we responded in the beginning days of the pandemic, and we talked about our service offering. We also talked about the communications efforts that were so important just to share with our customers how we were responding to COVID, and operationally, what was the impact to our labor force. All of that helped to lead us to significant growth in 2020 and 2021, which led us to a $130 million growth in revenue. And a lot of that was because companies were forced to change what their warehousing and distribution networks look like, and they were doing their research, looking for companies like the Shippers Group that could provide solutions for them. And because we were so consistently out there with our social media and thought leadership and our email campaigns, we were top of mind for folks who were looking for third-party warehousing providers. That whole campaign was almost exclusively organic. We did do a small amount of paid with that, but the growth that we saw was almost exclusively just from pushing it out there and having a good campaign, a structured campaign with hard and fast deadlines, so that once they downloaded the paper, there was a schedule of follow-up, thought leadership, and information that they were receiving to help support that. As I mentioned earlier, is the first white paper that we did, and it was rather lengthy. It took a really long time to create, but what we learned from that is the impact that white papers can have, how impactful they can be. And we have set out on a journey now to published at least 1 or 2 white papers. But in the recent packaging campaign that we just did, that paper was 1 page, but it's 1 page of very specific, very impactful content about our packaging services. And it's had so far just as much is netted just as much results for us as having a very long and very more complex white paper.